Hey, this is Miss Cooper. Want to welcome you to the second semester of this school year. Um, it's been interesting, and if you have come this far, that means you are ready and willing to finish it on up. So, I just want to introduce myself to you and give you some information about your class that you're going to be in from January 5 till May 22. So basically, you can reach me by email at tjcooper@jmcss.org. I'm going to attach a document to this email that's going to have a cell number. It's a 901 number. You are welcome to use that number to text me. It's a Google Voice number. You can text me if you're having issues getting into your email, or if you are having an issue of any sort that you need to get in touch with me and you can't get to a computer. Use your cell phone and use that 901 number. That's the best way I can say that you can reach me, and it's not going to matter if you don't have a computer. The subjects that I teach are world history and geography and African American studies. So this video pretty much encompasses both of those courses. I'm just going to sort of go through what the main procedures are so that you will be familiar when you get here, or whether you log in on Teams. Microsoft Teams is my main platform to deliver instruction for virtual purposes. So if you're a virtual student, you will receive a link in your school email, okay, that will invite you to join the live session. My live sessions, they are sort of choppy, as in there are portions of the live session that you will need to have all the audio on and listen to the instruction. But then there are large portions of the live session that you will be able to turn the volume down and step away and complete the engagement activity. For example, I will talk to you about the bell ringer activity, whatever that was, that primary or secondary source, whatever we were reading that day for the bell ringer. I will want you to listen to the audio of me explaining or breaking down that bell ringer, because those bell ringer passages reappear on your weekly assessment. Every single week you're going to have a quiz, every week. So, and the quizzes are comprehensive. The way I tend to run my class is everything is going to build on everything else. So you want to, one, keep up with everything, and two, know how to find it if you didn't know where it was. And all of the assessments and quizzes are open note. Okay, so that means you can use what you have. But if you don't have anything, then you're gonna struggle. So we want you to have what you need. The biggest part of a skill that I can give you to take with you past high school is being able to sit, listen, and take notes. You're going to have to do that. I mean, everywhere you go in your life, you're going to have to learn to sit, listen, and take notes, because everyone's not going to always tell you what they're going to test you on. And you need to be able to sit, listen, and take notes, so that whatever they gave you, whatever information they were presenting, if they gave you documents, if they had you watching clips or documentaries or whatnot, you need to sit, listen, and take notes. So this is a big part of my educational philosophy. I have been an educator since the year 2000, which means 21 years pretty much. Well, this coming school year will be 21 years. But yes, this year, 20 years, I have been working as an educator. I am new to this particular school, this location where I am here. So you might not have seen me before, but I have been doing this work for 20 years, and I'm very happy about it. I enjoy it. That's why I keep doing it. I have two children. They are adults. I have a 23-year-old son, and I have a 20-year-old daughter. I am married, and I also have two stepchildren. Yes, I have two stepchildren. My stepdaughter is 21, and I have another stepdaughter who is 15. So the lifestyle of a teacher, okay, mother, wife, all that is wrapped up into your ability to move forward with your life. And moving forward with your life means finish what you have to do, okay? And at every phase, there is a sit, listen, and take notes. Every phase of your life, you're going to have to figure things out. So I'm hoping that I can help you with some life skills, not just a social studies information, but that's what these classes are. If you are in my world history class or if you are in my African American studies class, I'm definitely speaking to you, and I want you to be able to come out of this class feeling confident in your ability to sit, listen, and take notes. Okay, so I'm going to kind of read the documents, okay, so that you just have an understanding of what they mean. The first document is pretty much an introduction to the courses, okay, to call it a one-pager. They may call it a syllabus, okay, and technically it's not, because there's an actual syllabus that's specific to your class, but they asked us to put together something like this so that you can have a good understanding of what the ins and outs of the class, specifically since we're doing a hybrid situation. So on this document, I've got my name, I've got my email, I already shared that. There's a phone number that you can use. The subjects are listed. About me, I've already made this comment. My first year here at this school, my location, I'm in the South Building. Now, they may have me on your schedule as South 234, but I am technically in South 101. And I do believe I'm here for temporary purposes, but I'm here. So when you come to school on the day that you're designated, if you are A through L, you're going to be coming on Mondays and Wednesdays. If you are M through Z, you're going to be coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow is Tuesday, and if your last name ends in M all the way through Z, then you will report tomorrow to all 4 of your classes, and you will be there for an hour and a half. It is not the 3-hour situation that you were in last semester. They have adjusted that, but you're only here for a limited amount of time. Okay, so make sure you come to school on the right day. Make sure you know how to access your online portals. Stay connected to your email, and you'll probably be okay. Um, as I say, outside of the classroom, I'm a mother, wife. I'm a spoken word artist. Yes, that's some other stuff I do outside of the 20 years of teaching. I write poetry and perform it, and so I've self-published small books, large books. I've done a novel, but all that is just hobby. Okay, that those are things that I do on the side of my education. But I do have experience in self-publishing and intellectual property, so that's a thing that I do try to teach in each class. In the social studies class, uh, world history, U.S. or Black history, it's very important that you understand entrepreneurship and intellectual property in case you might happen to be an artist or something of that nature and like to monetize your talents. So I like to mention that along with my introduction, so you'll know that if you're a writer or something and you're trying to do something with that, we should definitely talk about it, and then we can get you some links and get you some guidance. The class, we primarily operate with Microsoft Teams. That's the main platform. I do have a Google Classroom situation that I will send you to periodically. There's Zoom that I use occasionally. I do believe I might be doing something with Black History this school year because I'm teaching African American Studies. So more than likely there will be something that will take place via Zoom, okay, so that we can keep everybody isolated and we'll be able to do like a variety show via Zoom. We'll do something like that. YouTube is totally used. This video coming to you is totally from YouTube, so we use that. There are online textbooks in terms of curriculum. Edmentum is a supplemental portal, okay, that's on your Clever. If you go on to your JMCSS Office 365, not Office 365, it's just your JMCSS your student tab, and look for Clever. Okay, go to that, and you'll be able to find your Edmentum. I do utilize Common Lit. I use it more in African American Studies than in the world history, but I do utilize Common Lit. So if you're familiar with Common Lit for middle school or whatnot, or some other time in your life, you should be familiar with it. No matter what portals you're looking at, if you're looking at Google Classroom, if you're looking at Edmentum, if you're looking at Clever, none of those grades are official. What's official is what's in PowerSchool. So be sure that you know how to access your PowerSchool. You and your parents need to be able to access PowerSchool. And if you're having trouble with that, please email me at tjcooper@jmcss.org so that I can get you to the right person so that you can get into your PowerSchool. Yes. So in terms of the class, make sure you read everything. Read everything I send you in an email. Attachments, they're very important. Again, open note quizzes mean you have to have notes. So if you don't have the notes or you don't know what happened, you need to check your email. You need to start writing things down, organize yourself. There's a supply list that I do want you to have that I'm not going to make it just mandatory, but you are going to need these things, and we want you to do the best you can to bring these things, because we can no longer allow any of you to share any of the property. So I can't give you a pencil. I really can't give you anything. So I'm hoping that you're going to come to school with what you have. Okay, come to school with what you have. Um, Before I say I'm not going to give you a pencil, I can give you a pencil, but we can't share those. Okay. Let me explain why that's a challenge. I would like to give you a pencil every day if I need to give you a pencil every day, but I need to give other people pencils too. So if I give you a pencil, I can't get it back. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not going to have a pencil for you to have, but I can't get it back and give it to somebody else next period. So it's going to be challenging. Okay, I used to have highlighters and markers, and I would sanitize them every single period, and I got to sanitize the desks every single period, and um, they want us to make sure that you're not sharing any property. So I'm not going to keep sanitizing highlighters and markers. So if you could come with highlighters and markers, if you have them, okay. The main reason for markers would be we do maps, okay. We do maps pretty much every week. So yes, you need to have something to color with. So crayons is fine, okay. But bring the supply list includes paper, notebook, and folder. Okay, all that in one. Writing utensil, pencil, pen, whatever you have. Highlighters are very, very important. Okay, we do a lot of annotating texts. Markers or crayons, also important, because I can't even allow you in class to share, okay, your friends. That's my friend. I'm going to have to, not allow that. So I don't want you to take it the wrong way and think I'm not trying to give you stuff. It's the situation. So please have these items, okay? Paper, notebook, folder, writing utensil, highlighters, markers, or crayons. Okay, that's it. And as I said, there are things here that I can just give you. I give it to you. I can't give it to you every day. So I'm kind of hoping that if I give you a box of crayons because you don't have any, I mean, I hope that I don't have to give you another box of crayons the next time I see you. So hold on to it, because there are going to be people who will need pencil and everything else. So I wanted to make sure I went over that supply list with you, and just wanted to kind of reiterate the management of the online class. There will be days that you will need to listen to all the audio. Okay, there will be days that you will get a chance to turn the audio down on me, and switch to another, screen and watch the video, because I'm going to send you a video in every single lesson. Every single live session, you're going to have videos to watch. But you won't need to keep the audio of me on while you're watching the video. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to find some way to work around that, because I will be recording all the classes. And what I'll probably do is just say after you watch the video, then I'll cut it back on. That's probably what I'll do, so that you can hear. Because I'm going to need you to be able to listen to those videos if you're not sitting in class. Because sitting in class, you're going to have the video here. But if you're at home, I want you to be able to listen, to the video at the time, and stop it and rewind it and go back to it, whatever you need to do. Many of your videos will have my face on, because I'm going to do commentary videos. But then there will be additional videos that will be supplementary videos that will be other people's face, other people saying the same thing that I'm saying. And I want you to listen to all of it. Okay? Take your proper notes. Our very first class, we will have a discussion about proper note taking to make sure that you know how to do it and that you're doing it. A big problem with high school age young people is the inability to stop, listen, and take notes. So we want you to be able to, whatever else you're doing, phone, friends, stop, listen, and take notes, so that you can get through each and every class that you have. Well, I'm Tracy J. Cooper, Mrs. Tracy J. Cooper, MED, because I do have a master's degree, and I am your teacher for this semester. And I hope that we have a great time. I'm not here to be the nicest person in the world, although I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. But I am totally here to coach you through this chapter in your life. I am totally here to make sure you get through. So there will be days that you will think I am mean. There will be days that you will think I'm doing too much. But ultimately, we can never do too much. We have to always do the most so we can be the best and have the most. So I want to encourage you, young person, whoever is watching, if your family's watching with you, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're in my class. And I hope we have a great year. And don't hesitate to contact me if you have a concern, if you have a question, if there's something that you're not sure about. TJ Cooper at jmcss.org. Thank you.